Hello everyone, welcome to the BIM Skills Academy. In this session, we will understand 8 essential tools which every beginner should be knowing in Revit. So let's discuss the first important tool is nothing but pin and unpin. The shortcut for pin is PN and for unpin it's UP. So whenever, for example, we import any AutoCAD drawing, PDF or image as a reference, or we link any Revit, so those files should be pinned in place. For example, if I go to insert and import any AutoCAD drawing, so you can check here. For example, if we have any AutoCAD drawing, let me just open. So if we have any AutoCAD drawing, okay, let me just import it. Okay, for example, we have an AutoCAD drawing here. If we are using this AutoCAD drawing as a reference, we should be selecting it and we should be doing pin. So you can type from keyboard or you can just click here. You can check the drawing is pinned. And now if you try to, for example, move this one, we will not be able to. Unless and until again you unpin and then you can move it. The next important tool is align. So whenever, for example, we are placing any furniture or any elements, and if we want to align, then we can use this tool. Okay, for example, if I draw one wall here, okay, let's say if I zoom in, okay, what's happening, the units I can say. So if I draw one wall here, okay, and then if we have any components like furniture, let's say tables, we have one table here, one more table here, one more table here. Now if you want to align the faces of table to the face of wall, then we need to use AL align. So for the shortcut for align is AL. So I can press AL, then we need to use reference, then click here, you see, just click. But again, if you click here, you'll not be able to align. To align multiple elements at a time, then you need to press AL, align tool, and then you need to check here multiple alignment. So if you check on multiple alignment, now you can choose wall face, then click 1, 2, 3. So easily you will be able to align multiple elements here. The next important tool is offset. Shortcut for offset, it's OF. For example, if we have a wall, okay, and I want one more wall, let's say a 3-meter offset, then we can press OF, okay, and then we can add the offset 3 meter here, 3000, because maybe here we have units millimeter, then enter. Now if I just click here, you see, I will be having next wall at 3-meter offset. But if you want to cross check, you can use this measurement tool and then click here, keep the cursor, so you can cross check. So what's happening, the distance between two walls is not 3000, it's 2710. So why it is happening? So maybe we are getting the offset from center, because already if I select the wall, location line is wall center line, that's why. Now let's try if I draw one more wall, but location line I will choose finished face exterior, okay, in this side. Now if you press OF as a shortcut for offset, okay, again offset, and now if you do any measurement, we can check here. So you see still we have 2722.5 because we are doing offset from the center of wall here, okay, so that's why. The next important tool is mirror. So for doing mirror, we have two methods. One is like pick axis, and another method we have DM. For example, if I want all of this wall to be mirrored on the right side, then since we don't have any axis here, we need to use DM. So that is nothing but to draw axis. So now if I draw vertical axis, you see, you'll get here. If you draw axis like inclined like 45, you'll get here. Again, if you want these elements, so you can draw axis at 45, you'll get here. Again, if you want elements, you can draw axis at 45. So you will get this type of elements. So mirroring is also one of the important tools. The next important tool we should remember is array. Shortcut for array is AR. So now if I place like one component, and we want to place number of tables here, then we can select the table and then use array tool. The shortcut for array, it's AR. So if I click here, we have two types of array, linear array, radial array. Right now I will choose linear array. How many numbers table you want? For example, I want 10 numbers, just enter. Then we have two options, move to second, move to last. I will say move to last, and then we can define the distance, like from center to center, the distance between table we need to keep, let's say 2000, enter. You see what's happening, all the tables are getting mixed because the distance is less. So you said move to last, so the distance between first table and last table is 2000, so that is wrong. So let me press Ctrl Z here, select again, shortcut for array, it's AR. We can click now, and the distance between table I will keep 20,000. You see, now we are getting two tables. So I can just check here and add 10 table. So easily all the tables will get added. The next important tool is trim. The shortcut for trim, it's TR. Okay, if we have, let's say, one wall in this side, another wall we have this side, then we can, to join both of these walls, we need to use the shortcut TR, trim. So we can click here, then select one wall, and the next, you see, easily you will be able to trim. So suppose if we have one more wall on the right side, okay, now if you press TR, if you select this one, this wall will be getting trimmed. If you select now, this wall will be getting trimmed. So in this way, you can use trim tool.